Cerning Shootist here for Blue Collar Prepping. This week, we're going to continue on our spending of our budget. You know, here in the weeks past, I talked about getting Crate Club, and not just specific to Crate Club, but other clubs that you belong to that where you spend a dollar amount. And I had spent the lowest amount. And then last week I surmised, well, maybe if I spent my $45 a little differently. Whereas I made myself a budget, kept that $45 aside, spread that out over the whole month, and see what I could get. And last week we talked about $15. I bought a nice little tool kit, which we're going to do some tool repair on that here in the next couple weeks, as well as some new security for the house. This week I spent an extra $5. It was on Facebook Marketplace. You know, that's always a good resource. Social media marketplaces. It's kind of replacing Craigslist, and it's a little bit safer, but not a lot. But also in northern Michigan here, it's, you know, time for yard sale. Memorial Weekend's just a few weeks away. So today's $5 purchase is this handy little bag. A couple of straps, and it's actually a trunk organizer, and I think it's pretty cool. You got some pockets on the side, and it has Fast-Tac buckles on both sides. The cool thing about this is these outer two are oriented so it can compress it, but then, I'll turn it over, same thing on the other side. There's a second set in the middle that's oriented so you can just compress, just use one side or not. So I'm not using up the whole thing. And it also helps narrow items keep from flopping about. That's pretty cool. In addition to that, and you probably have noticed, there's this zipper top here. There's actually a little cooler in here, whether you have to use refrigerated medicines in an emergency to bug out, or if you just want to use this for a picnic or just as your routine for keeping supplies in here and camping and such on and so forth. And we'll talk about that more here as camping season rolls around a little better. So $5. You know, not everybody has a great big Suburban. Not everybody can put their day pack over here or their weekend pack and emergency blowout gear and all that. Some people have smaller cars. And this actually is perfect for that. However, having said that, it's not really constructed of the same material. I mean, it's a synthetic fabric. It's not quite the same quality as this right here, and I can actually see this, as you could actually overload this to the point where the handles probably can't take it, because the handles don't go all the way around to the bottom. So there are some limitations there. But is it a good purchase for $5? And I keep playing with it like it's an accordion. Put that down. So, camping season comes up. We're going to address that here in a couple episodes, but probably not till June. That's a pretty handy thing. So now for our budget for our month, we are, let's see, do some quick math, $20 in. I still have $25 left. And 2.5 weeks. So, lots of potential there. Let's see what we can find. Haven't even really, like I said, haven't really got to the crazy garage sale, yard sale season yet. It's still kind of cold, had frost. So anyway, this is Discerning Shootist. Spend your money wisely. Stay tuned here. Like us on YouTube or me on YouTube. We'll see you next week. Be good, be safe. Can't be safe, be good and dangerous.